So, why won't this let me do what I want to do? So, hello everyone. I've been really busy lately with work, and let's see. That's actually show a little boost. Okay. So, this is terrible. It's not. It's not letting me go live on Omlet Connect for some reason, which is extremely strange, but whatever. So I've been playing a lot of games lately. Let's see. Which ones do I really want to talk about? Well, let's start out with all the most recent games that came out, right? Let's start out with Battlefield, because that's probably the one that I've played the most so far, Battlefield 2042. There's been a lot of issues with the game. Supposedly, it's like the worst reviewed game on Steam right now. And honestly, from what I played, it's not that bad. It's not terrible. It definitely is an incomplete game. There's no campaign mode. There's a lot of bugs. Hit registration is terrible, especially if there's a lot of things going on in one area. Smoke grenades, multiple people trying to cap. It just becomes more and more difficult for some reason for the bullets to register hits. This has been proven by playing a bot mode and having a bunch of bots on a point. I wish I had the exact video to, here, let me pull it up actually. I was watching it this morning, so maybe it's going to be on my histories, I don't know. Oh, Addicted is live. If you guys haven't checked out Addicted King stream on YouTube, you should. Let me see if I can find this video that I was watching earlier. Here it is. It's by Jack Frags. And I will just I will just show you a portion of this video so you can see exactly what I mean.
Hey, you know what's better than a $5,000
Oh wow,
PC?
great commercial.
A $5,000 PC that costs $0. It's time to...
Okay, so
I'm gonna call in.
here's him replicating.
Hey, you know what's
Oh
better
my gosh.
than a $5,000 PC? A $5,000 PC
YouTube,
that costs
I
$0.
hate you so much
it's
right
time
now.
to give you free stuff thanks to our friends at Honey. That's right, you could win a
Vehicles, particle effects, and I've noticed that the hit registration just tends to go out of the window. This isn't 100% of the time, and these bots won't shoot me, by the way, in this position. But hopefully I can give you an example of what this is like. So I'm just going to pick a few bots to choose that. Hit reg on that one. Hit reg on that one. Good there. Good there. As we get more and more bots come into this sector, and they start throwing smoke grenades and reviving, you should notice straight away, look, I'm not getting any hit registration on these guys. See that one at the back there? There was nothing then. Those shots, they should have been hitting. If that wasn't night and day right there, I don't know what is. Like, it was obvious that I was aiming at that bot. Look at this. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, I'm going to throw a med kit down. I'm going to call in an airdrop. I'm going to throw a smoke over there. Look at this. Okay, those first couple bullets there, they should have hit. Guys at the back here. First two bullets there didn't hit. That's looking good. I feel like they should have hit as well. That one's fine. Good there. This guy behind the metal here, like, I don't think see, I wasn't getting any hit reg on that player at all. And we've now got 32 bots on the point, so we'll test it out here. And I think you're going to start, look at this. That guy there. I literally can't hit that guy. There's something going on here, whether it's this guy, whether it's to do with the smoke, or I should have been getting a load of hit markers there on those bots at the back. So I do think that this has got something to do.
This has been something that's been pretty regular. People finding bugs in the game. I've seen videos of helicopters flying into a building. There's no collision. It goes inside the building, and the other helicopter. There's another helicopter inside the building already waiting for the guy when he flies in. I have this video as well, but I mean, they may have patched that since then. It's unlikely that a lot of these bugs will continue to happen in the future because they're just so obvious, and people are absolutely getting videos of these and making sure that other people know about them, including the dev team. So I'm really hoping they'll be fixed fairly shortly, because I mean, between that and the way you can just bot farm all your weapons, kind of is cheeseballed the game. All right, well, I'll leave that one alone. I'll say still though, I played about 2 hours this morning of Battlefield, and I had a blast. It was fun. I did get owned by a bunch of people because I tend to switch a lot of games. Just to put that into perspective, what I mean by switch a lot of games. This is part of my games, and then this is part of my games, and then other ones are actually on the hard drive themselves, which I keep a separate hard drive. But so I play a good number of games, and often when you play a certain game for a short period of time, your body and your mind adjusts to which buttons you're using and how you're using them, and also the speed of the games are so different that that it really hinders your gameplay quite often. All right, so we'll move on to the next game. I will say though that the game is still fun. I would give it 3 out of 5 stars, to be honest, because it is an incomplete game, and you think with the billions of dollars these corporations have, that they would have done something better. Okay, so I'll move on to just the next game down the list, Albion Online. I play both World of Warcraft and Albion. Those are like really the only two MMORPGs I play at the moment. Actually, that's a lie. Dungeon Fighter Online is actually a fun one that I like to play. But Albion Online recently released a new update. I know these are not phone games. I'm actually saving my phone games till the end. These are just the PC games that I've been playing lately. I don't own a console. I choose not to own a console. My laptop is portable and gives me high-speed gaming, so I really don't need it. So Albion Online released an update I believe yesterday, actually, which expanded the game and made it easier for clans to keep their barracks easier and give them time to build up before the larger clans just like eat them alive, basically. And there's been some new weapons added to the game. I heard there's some gauntlets that are made for close attack, and they can also have some range functions, which I think is interesting. They changed some of the biomes and expanded the biomes a little bit, which I think is awesome. The game has been getting updated pretty recently, quite often, so I've been kind of diddling with it on my phone. It's a phone game as well, so if you guys ever play Albion Online, leave your name in the comments, and I'll try to add you on Albion. Next up, what have I been playing? I haven't played Foxhole, but there is an update for Foxhole, and hopefully maybe I'll do a video on Foxhole. It's hard for me to do videos. If you guys haven't seen my YouTube channel, you guys are more than welcome to go check out my YouTube channel. I put lots of videos on there, ones that I can't, for some reason, Omlet Connect will not allow me to uh, download my long videos because I tend to play for about a half hour to an hour on some games. So yeah, I want to get a chance to do a Foxhole video, so I'm not going to do one on that. I haven't been playing Super Mecha Champions on my PC yet, but I want to try Super Mecha Champions on my PC because it is a phone game that's a really fun battle royale that has a mech battles and you can move in and out of your mech pretty freely, and that's a fun one. I'll probably do a video on that. I have videos of me smashing battle royales, like 11 kill battles, and getting the victory on that. Halo Infinite. Okay, let's get to Halo Infinite. I am not a Halo fan. Never been a Halo fan. I have played through Halo 1 and Halo 2 in the campaign mode with a few friends of mine. But I really haven't played anything since Halo 2. But Halo Infinite is extremely beautiful. The maps are kind of small for me. It's 5v5 gameplay most of the time. I haven't played any of the larger team game maps. I was just doing the Fiesta thing, seeing if I can complete some of their missions and maybe get some unlocks. But from my experience with the game, it's good. The hit registration is good. I mean, you still get the same old style Halo gameplay. People running around with power swords and hammers, just meleeing you to death. It's more team based than it was before. I feel like before you could kind of be one person and take on all 5 people, but it's just not that way anymore. The weapons are kind of spread out through the map, kind of funky, and I'm not really used to Halo weapons, but I can say the game was absolutely beautiful, like the design and the color schemes and the way its brightness is and the vehicles and everything looks really, really good and really polished. The level progression is what's been bugging most people. They complain about it a bunch, and I will say that it is pretty much crap. I played like 5 or 10 games and didn't even get to level 1, I believe, because you start at 0. So that was kind of like a daunting thing for me. I'm like, I really don't have a lot of time to play games. So for those of you who like to grind, Halo is definitely, at this moment, the level progression is very, very grindy. And for me, that kind of takes away from the game. I've played a bunch of these other games, but those are the few that I wanted to really touch on right now. I want to make some videos of some of these other games that I have, but they'll probably end up going on my YouTube. The games that I've been playing on my phone lately is I've just been playing Mobile Legends Bang Bang because I mean I'm trying I've been trying to play for a very long time and I solo queue 90% of the time and a lot of the players just don't seem to really understand how the game works that well. So solo queuing just is so toxic. It's just terrible. But I love the game so much and it's so competitive and so fast paced that I just can't stop playing the game. It's just so terrible. And I'm one of those people where it's like, if it's a game that takes a long time to really like level up and is grindy, but is worth the grind, like it feels like it's worth the grind, then I'll play it. And because a lot of the premium items in Mobile Legends Bang Bang, you can pretty much get through just playing for a very long time. I committed myself to playing the game quite often. The other game that I play quite a bit is Call of Duty. I did play the new PUBG game, and I will say that I enjoyed the time that I spent playing PUBG. I can't say that the new game mechanics feel as clunky as the old ones for the new version of PUBG for the phone. They actually feel a little bit smoother. I have to get to this actually. So Final Fantasy came out with a new battle royale game, and I have quite a long list of things that I really just are just disgusting for a battle royale game, right? Like switching from aiming out of aiming. Okay, first of all, if you don't have a controller, just you're wasting your time even playing because the people who play like I have an ROG 5, so I have air bumpers on my phone and I can normally with just my air bumpers not have to use any kind of controller. No USB controllers because input lag is terrible. And like one thing I don't want to be doing is playing a game and the input lag completely destroyed the game for me. So I try not to use controllers if I don't have to. Like I bought this expensive phone with these air bumpers so I could play games on my phone, aim and shoot, and move at the same time without ever having any input lag. Um, I don't want to say that the game is absolutely terrible, but it needs some polishing in some areas. I had NPC monsters kill me in the open world while I was getting third party, basically, while I was in the middle of a fight. So that's kind of discouraging. It's like you're moving around, and unless you're like a hunter and put out like a scan, which is basically like a proximity scan that tells you where everything is around you, you could unintentionally back into NPCs that are running around the map or the monster mobs that are in certain places. And while you're in the middle of fighting them, you could be third party by somebody, or you could be in a fight, manage to wander past them and pull the mobs to you and be fighting another person who hadn't pulled the mobs at the same time and then get third partied, which was the most, like, for me, once that happened, I was like, all right, this game is over with for me. I just had no will to even turn the game back on. And matter of fact, I'll probably uninstall it until there's been some kind of update that fixes both the aim and the third party situation, because, or the NPC situation, because I get it that you want powerful NPCs so you can give your, you know, bonuses so people, because there's magic and all this stuff in the game. I understand that you want to give your people that are running around the map who just can't seem to run into any players a way to gain energy so they can do their summons for their companion, because there's like a companion summon and they'll like protect you, or you know, they'll go and attack the enemy if you summon them while an enemy's around, and it's like a giant demon in some cases or some other things. It's I like, honestly, I played 3 matches, and after the third match I was like, this is such a waste of my time that I refuse to play it again. And that's been pretty much what I've been doing in the last couple times I've been playing. I know the new season of Call of Duty started up. I'm interested in getting in some ranked play. If anybody out there has a Call of Duty clan that they are pretty active and play on leaderboards or play tournaments, feel free to leave a comment or just leave your clan name and I'll search your clan name. And if you guys look like you're active, then I'll definitely send an app or try to get approved to join the clan. So the other part is that the baby is definitely coming next month. So my gaming time is going to dwindle to pretty much nothing, which isn't terrible, to be honest. It does encompass about 2 hours of every part of every day. I feel like it's my unwind time. And I'll find time to game. I don't know if I haven't really even been streaming that often. I think that's really why I wanted to do this today, was to kind of explain that I've been playing more PC games than phone games. You know, when you invest $1,300 in a PC or a laptop, you really should get the money's worth out of it. And So yeah, I spent a lot of time figuring out exactly how I wanted to go about it, and I almost did a series